The Age and the SMH, same splash by David Crowe. Skills push for youth to boost recovery. That's the Age splash. Australians will be offered intensive support to retrain for the economic recovery in a sweeping skills package that will tell young people to sign up for new skills if they cannot find a job. The workforce plan will be central to a federal budget that commits billions of dollars to vocational education, offering help to more than 750,000 people without work, with employers warning of skills shortages as the economy rebounds from recession. Treasurer Josh Frydenberg has signed off on measures including support for apprentices and spending on foundational skills such as literacy and numeracy. Caleb, once again, and I'm sounding like a broken record on this. I just think the innovation, the creativity, the way in which Frydenberg listens and acts, and of course the Prime Minister heavily involved, obviously, in this document, being a former Treasurer himself. I just get a sense that we've been very lucky in this country to have this government during this very, very, very difficult and challenging period.
Yeah, I've been critical of Frydenberg before, but I think he's really come into his own in the last couple of years, and he has shown as a Treasurer that he is adaptable and that he is willing to do the things that need to be done, and has come up with good policy. Seriously, I know I've said this before, I'm going to sound like a broken record like you, but if it weren't for JobKeeper and JobSeeker, we would be in a far worse economic position than we are today. And that was a pretty quick, decisive bit of policy that was put in place for the good of the nation. We knew it was going to cost a lot of money. We'll have to pay that back at some point. But it is basically what saved us and what has meant that we as a country can be further ahead than pretty much any other country in the world economically on the other side of coronavirus. And I tell you what, investing in trades and apprenticeships is music to my ears. It's another thing I've been saying for a long time, is that we ignore the trades and we ignore apprenticeships. We shovel kids off into university as though it's year 13 at high school and they have to do it. And we churn out all these kids with law degrees and arts degrees and journalism degrees and God knows what else that they're never going to use, and all they end up with is a HECS debt. Meanwhile, you've got apprenticeships dropping off at a rate of knots all over the country. You've got skills shortages, tradie shortages. If you want an electrician to come and redo the wiring in your house, you've got to wait weeks, and when he shows up, he charges you a mozza because there's no competition in the system. And I do not understand why, as a country, we have ignored the trades for so long. There is money to be made there. The trades are always going to be needed. They build and maintain this country. And the degradation of trades, which hopefully things like this will help to undo, has been really a blight on the employment situation in Australia. So anything that can be done to encourage kids to look at trades and to get into trades is going to be good for the country and good for their employment prospects, because that's where the jobs are.